Hey everyone, this is Lee and welcome to my channel, Lee Hendricks Gold. Today I've got a good opportunity to look for gold in a different place. I'm not in Uwharrie today. So this is John. John's got a lot of prospecting experience under his belt. He was in several videos with Green Day 41. So if you want to check out that channel, they've got some amazing little pieces of gold in some of those videos. So check that out. But we're going to see what's here today. John says I could possibly get a ¼ here, so excited to see what we can get, and I'll keep you updated. Some really sandy, gravelly stuff there. Do you run into any clay here?
Not really. I get down to that false bedrock. It's kind of a gray, gritty, and then when you hit the false bedrock, it breaks right up, but not really any clay.
Well, that's good. I kind of hate clay. You can find some good stuff on it, but it's hard to work.
Yeah, it's weird. The bedrock over there is black. It turns green downstream, and then it's got this red false bedrock on top of it.
How long have you been into gold prospecting?
I started in 2010, sluicing, and then I went into made a little high banker, which I still have. Then I met Dave, and Dave has a 2-inch king. Then I had to have one. And most of my stuff the last few years has been dredging. But I don't like the cold weather much anymore in the water.
Yeah.
So I'm doing more sluicing, prospecting during the winter.
John just did a test pan right in this area, and look at all the colors in there. And I'm not zoomed in real much, very much. You can see.
That's a great test pan.
Yeah. So we're going to start digging in that area.
It's a little harder over here. I think I just hit decompose where that came from. Gosh, that's a good pan. Big rock on the bottom. See, here's this gray if you want to see what it looks like. I would dig it. See how light gray it is?
Yeah.
And the false bedrock is just red. But the decomposed bedrock is right below it. It must mound up right here. Yeah, I pulled that in there. I beat on that.
Almost looks like it's setting here. Wow. A nice piece of gold in that first ripple. I didn't lose it.
How big?
Well, you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
That's not bad.
Here you go, sir. What should be absolutely nothing there. That'd be our luck, wouldn't it? I got a really fat piece the other day, and I was kind of digging over this way.
There's a bunch of gold right there.
Huh?
A bunch of gold right there.
That was one shovel. You good with that?
Yeah.
Just a big rock on the bottom. Probably nothing under it, but I would love to move it. Gracious. Like a car big. I may have been deeper that first pan I did. That's still a good pan.
Yeah, that's good.
So how much do y'all normally find in you hard?
It just depends on the spot. Like there's a spot Benzo, they've been getting up to half a gram a day.
I've seen your video. When I first started watching your videos, you were sluicing just like I started out, and you were getting half gramish days,
Yeah,
which is a good day anywhere to anybody sluicing.
Yeah, I found a really good spot that was deep and nobody wanted to get in it. I was using my big board to get out there.
Yeah, I remember that.
To be able to classify it. That's what gave me an edge. But
Yeah, don't tell me it's too deep.
no,
Killing the wrong person.
we'll get out there in it.
Someone might get in it. Yeah, here you go. Here's that red. And it's got that gray on top.
Yeah.
That's where the good gold is. From my dredging experience.
That's what the material is. John says is produces the most gold here. Holy cow.
Huh?
I might have to stay where I was at.
Is it good? Where was that? Off that point?
Yeah, where I was there the first one. I guess I'm getting into some better stuff. It's a nice, that's a nice little place. A lot of spec count.
How much dirt was that?
It was a half a bucket. It's good everywhere in here. Yeah.
I'm telling you, like I said, it's small gold, but it's kind of everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, as quick as I did that bucket, if that stayed consistent.
Well, I'd love for you to dig a full bucket of this good stuff before you leave. It's all up to you.
According to John, that's not good stuff.
What'd you say?
I said, according to John, that is not good stuff.
Where'd you have your sluice? Right here? Or you didn't sluice that, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Right in there.
Probably not the greatest setup I've ever done, but
I think
it's hard to lose gold out of it.
It is hard.
Unless you kick it or do something stupid. I think you're good. I don't like that, but it'll work. Did you find the gray yet?
Yeah.
That must be an old river channel or something. Hey, do you watch Bering Sea Gold?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What's the one with Whitewater? You watch Whitewater?
Yeah, I've seen that.
This year there's that little bitty girl that's dredging. Kayla, she's from your area.
Up on that.
She's from your area.
Really?
She did what we do. Sold all of her stuff and went to Alaska and bought a claim and a big dredge. And that was a couple of years ago. We hadn't seen her. And all of a sudden she's on that show now. She used to carry her dredge in on her back in pieces. She's like 105 pounds or something like that. I hope she kills it. One of us made it.
Yeah. Found any real nice old points here?
Points?
Yeah, Indian Head.
Yeah, Mara Mountain is what we're finding in here in Guilford.
Yeah.
One stuck to the nozzle one day, and I was fixing to pitch it and realized it was a point. Then I was dredging up there and I was cleaning my mats.
Yeah.
And I had a big island I had dredged up, and it was laying right there at the end of the dredge. It had gone through the dredge. And I looked over, I was like, oh my gosh, there's a point. And I found several right on the other side of these trees. I imagine you dig this whole corner up, you're going to find one, two.
Not what you expected.
It seemed like we got half of that, and that
Still a good pan.
seems like we got half that much in that one pan a while ago.
Yeah, it might just hit a really rich.
There's gold over there.
Yeah, that cleanup, that's pretty nice. No, that's not a snuffer dump. That's just a cleanup from one bucket. So yeah, staying on it. John's over there still digging in that spot and trying to find out for sure where the gold's laying. John's got some of the white stuff.
Really light gray, whitish.
I had a really good pan of that stuff, and then I did one where it barely had anything in it.
So my pan is still there.
Pretty good for a pan.
Yeah, we'll get a little deeper. 8 or 10 little ones. Look at that big bullet.
Well, that's a good sign, I would think.
Great sign. It's already gold, so it's a good sign here.
John's panning out his last pan of the day. It may be his best pan of the day.
Let's hope.
I already see a lot of fines right up there. Wow, that's a bunch.
I'll take that. Let's see what it holds. Piece of gold all the way up
See some
there.
big ones, yeah.
Big for here.
Yeah. Big for me.
One right there, trying. One right in the middle.
Yeah.
2 in the middle.
Good looking flake.
What is that? It won't move. That's a rock, I guess. I got rid of it. Let's hope there's more in there.
Oh yeah. It's a real good bucket there.
I think you got the good ones today.
That's pretty fortunate to get what I got. But you were right. There's a lot of gold right in here.
Small but plentiful. We did good today.
Yes, very good. So,
And my back's done.
but I really appreciate the opportunity, John. It's been fun
Oh man.
getting this much gold. Even if we hadn't got this much gold, it would have been fun, especially
Yep.
getting to meet you and seeing them.
It was good to meet you, and you're welcome back. You can definitely come back with me.
Thank you, John.
Yep.
Here's John's snuffer dump for the day. Look at all that gold. Wow. Good day.
Yeah. I think we both did good.
Yeah.
I know we both did.
I'm back home and getting ready to do my snuffer dump, but you don't have to look too hard to tell that I got a pretty good amount of gold just looking down in the snuffer bottle. So, yeah, John wasn't exaggerating when he said I could get a 1/4 gram easy there. That's a nice little snuffer dump. I'm guessing that's going to be at least a 1/4 gram. I've been overestimating, but I don't think I am this time. John texted me earlier saying that he had a 0.31 gram day, so that's pretty strong. Well, before I weigh this, I want to thank John because he really set me up for success today. He showed me the spot that was richest with the flour gold, and it just kept giving. That's about, I think, 8 buckets, and I did that from about 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and about an hour of that was wasted. I was doing a little prospecting on the side, looking around the creek, just curiosity kind of thing. But when I got to going at it, those buckets were quick. I mean, that stuff classified easily, and it ran through the sluice very quickly, and that made for an easy day. I had time to go back to John's house, look at his gold, drive home, and get back just as the sun was setting. Let's wait and see what it comes to. It'll tear out on its own, and then I'll just dump the gold and we'll see the difference. All right, 0.323, so just shy of that third of a gram. But man, hadn't had a day like that in a while.
I think it's that one. Those two were laying side by side.
And then my video's freezing up for some reason.
These are the ones from last year. I got these all the same year. See how coarse some of these are?
Golly, it's a picker heaven right there.
Yeah, it's either this or nothing up there. I mean, look how coarse that one is.
Wow.
And a whole nother jar of them.
That's your flour?
Yeah, I got another one for this year. That's 16 grams. It's a half ounce.
So John traded 10, 11 grams of flour gold for that, which is about 8.5.
Yeah, I think that's 8.5.
It's a beautiful nugget there. So
This
that came from the mountains
of North Carolina.
of North Carolina. So all that he found though in the.
Yeah, that's 5, and that's 3 3/4.
You found that's a 5.
That's 5, and that's 3 3/4.
And you found that?
Yeah, 20 minutes apart in the same hole.
Oh wow! How'd you feel after that?
Didn't know what to do. I think that was one that's got black in it. I don't know if it's in this jar. It was with those. And some of these are pretty coarse. It might have been that one. I think that one was with those 3. So those 3 were the 20 minutes apart. I think those 2, I pulled that one out and then those came out.
So that one's got a lot of iron in it?
One of them's got a lot of iron in it, is the one that came with it. That's not it. See how coarse some of these are?
Yeah, they didn't travel far like that.
Some of them didn't. That one.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Not a lot.
It is to me.
I wouldn't throw it back.
But I'm sure the viewers will love to see that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Especially since it all came from North Carolina.
Oh yeah, all this is North Carolina gold.
Central North Carolina, right?
Yep.